Hello, everybody. It is Beatrice from Readings by Beatrice. I am here with a client reading today. We'll be doing the Mate for Life reading, and I'll be using the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck, which lends itself very, very well to love readings and readings such as this. It's difficult to shuffle, but it is gorgeous and it works really well, so we're going to use it. Now, my client today was wondering about their soulmate. They said that they had met their soulmate, but now they don't even talk. And they were worried if they're destined to be single and never have a family, things like that. Now, I do want to preface this reading by saying that soulmates have kind of been overblown and glamorized by the media. A soulmate isn't necessarily a romantic partner. One of my soulmates, we'll call him Key. He has been in my life, probably about 15 years now. We haven't always spoken for all of those 15 years. We've gone years between speaking with each other for some argument or another. Us being stubborn, we're both very stubborn people. Soulmates can come in and out of your life. Sometimes you go years without speaking, and then they'll suddenly make their way back into your life, and it'll be like, oh, okay, I remember you, and we click, and things like that. Yes, soulmates will come and go, and they're not necessarily romantic partners. That's the two things that I definitely wanted to state prior to starting this reading. But we will go ahead and get started. This is a 5-card reading. Okay. Bear with me while I shuffle these. And I do want to let you know that I don't read these cards reversed. So if you see me flipping some cards while I'm placing them, it's because they popped up in reverse, and I don't read them in reverse for this spread. Okay, so the first card is your soulmate overall. And I know the light is shining on the cards. These are shiny cards, and that my webcam cuts them off. But don't worry, I will show you the spread in its entirety. I'll pan up and show close-ups of the cards and everything, so don't worry about that. How you two will meet, or how you have met. What your relationship is or will be like. How you benefit from them. And how they benefit from you. All right. So, let's go ahead and get started. And this is, the first card is Your Soulmate Overall. And we got the Heal card right here. Now this card is part of the major arcana in this deck. Its associated traditional tarot archetype card is the Star. So I see your soulmate as being just kind of a very, bright, hopeful, kind of guiding light in your life. The word heal is very pertinent. Maybe they are in a profession where they help others, or that is an interest of theirs, whether it's wanting to work creatively, like write books or create art, to help others, or donate time, money to charities or shelters, things like that. I see this as a very giving, loving person that's full of light and full of just this positive, bright energy. How you two will meet, or how you have met. And we got Healing Begins. And this is equivalent to the Six of Swords, blue being the mental suit in this deck. Now, the Six of Swords here, I see as just being a time of healing and release, and just letting your mind rest, gathering new information, bringing new ideas and new people to you. So you might have met at a time where you were feeling, or you may meet at a time where you're feeling like just really down, like you need to take a bit of a rest. And with them being like a helper, kind of healer archetype, maybe they have come into your life trying to assist you letting this healing begin. So I feel that they either have come into your life or will come into your life to help you get over some things, to help bring new ideas that will help you heal yourself. And then what your relationship is or will be like. And this is Opportunity Beckons, which is equivalent to the Four of Cups. This is the emotional suit of the minor arcana in this deck. Opportunity Beckons. And I feel like with this card, your relationship is going to open up a lot of new opportunities for you. And, excuse me, I think that it might seem a little like you're waiting, like this guy right here is standing at a balcony looking out at all these things. So you might, there's going to be lulls in the relationship, but there's always time for action. So I feel like this relationship is going to be very like, not necessarily like a roller coaster, because that kind of feels like it's more actiony, more intense. I don't feel that this is going to be like an intense relationship, but it will take kind of effort to maintain, and effort between both of you to maintain the relationship, to maintain connection, and work on keeping things going and flowing between you two. So it's not going to be an easy relationship, but the opportunity is always there to make a connection. And when you guys do come together, you'll see this world here has the infinity sign on top of it. Like anything can happen, like, crazy dreams, just thinking the impossible can happen when you guys come together, because everything, it's opportunity knocks. So make sure you answer the door is kind of what I'm getting a feeling with that card. But there will be times of where you're kind of, this guy has his back towards the globe with the infinity sign on it. So there is going to be times where there are lulls in the relationship, and like the ocean, relationships ebb and flow. Feelings and emotions and connections ebb and flow. So that is definitely something to think about. That just because, they might seem distant and far away and that you're not talking right now, doesn't mean that they won't come back and reconnect. But it's going to take some work to really keep that going. And then, how will you benefit from them? And we got the Blossom card. It is a very pretty card. And the Blossom card is one of the major arcana of this deck. The traditional tarot archetype is Judgment. So I think as you'll notice, there is a transformation going on in this card, gathering these leaves and turning them gold and into this brilliant, powerful light. I think that whenever you come into contact with this person, you just transform, you blossom, you feel like, anything can happen. That the world is at your fingertips, that you are powerful, that you have this strength and this warmth and this happiness when you guys do come together. The key that I believe you need to take away from this is that when they go away, you still have this. You're still transformed. You don't revert back to going to these green leaves. You're still this brilliant power, and that can attract many things into your life. So don't let the absence of this particular soulmate get you down. When they come back into your life, things are going to explode again. You'll have this even more transformative power, and things are going to be like way way high up. You feel like pie in the sky. Like anything can happen. But don't let yourself crash down too hard when they leave. So I don't see this relationship as being one of romantic love. I see it as like a friendship, and but you do help each other out like a lot. You especially get a lot out of this relationship, and I think that it really hits you hard when the ebb and flow in this card when the ebb goes out, when the tide goes out, when the person leaves. I feel that you're really, really affected by it. And then the final card is how they benefit from you. And I got dedicated effort. And this is akin to the Eight of Pentacles. And so how they benefit from you is that they feel like they can accomplish things. They're in the middle of their journey, and though it seems like they've been working really, really hard, they still have this sense of accomplishment, because look at all this painting that this man has created in this card. So I feel that he or she gets a sense of accomplishment, a sense of pride, and feeling really good about yourself, confidence when they are around you. I feel like you really help build them up, and make them feel confident and make them feel like they can keep going, and keep going with this dedicated effort to the finish line. So I think that is how you benefit them. You're like a cheerleader, which is great. Everybody needs a cheerleader in their life. So again, this is the Mate for Life spread. Here, we'll pan up to all the cards. So your soulmate overall, how you will meet or have met, what your relationship will be like or has been like, how you benefit from them, and how they benefit from you. And in conclusion, with what you told me in your note, I think we might be talking about the same person, since you had mentioned that you're not speaking right now to this person that you consider your soulmate. And I think it's really important to note that with this card, there is an indication of a period of rest, a period of disconnect from each other. He's looking off into the distance, the balcony, and this here is the infinite possibilities, the infinite opportunities that happen when he turns around this and continues with the relationship. So a lot of ebb and flow, like think tides. Like I said, they have their cycles. Sometimes the water is close to the shore, and sometimes it's very, very far away. So this relationship I really see as being cyclical, and I think you're currently in a period of distance right now. And remember, with the opportunity beckons, you can always try and reestablish contact. I'm not sure why the flow of the relationship is as what it is, but the opportunity is always there to reconnect. And be patient. Don't rush things. Don't push things. But sometimes we need to do the knocking to get the opportunity. Just keep that in mind. And one other important thing is how the relationship benefits you. is being very transformative from these more mundane plants into this bright, bright, powerful light. You don't lose that transformation when this person steps out of your life temporarily. You don't lose that power, that light, and that warmth. It's always with you. And so don't ever be afraid that you're going to be alone forever. I don't see this as being a romantic relationship. I don't see it as being, something that will be like a family starting relationship. But that does not mean at all that the person who you are destined to marry is not out there. I don't know if you've met them or not, but I don't think that this particular reading for this particular soulmate, I don't believe that they are. I don't believe that they are future partner like material. I guess they're not the person. Their role in your life isn't to be a spouse, I don't think. And don't fret because we have multiple soulmates. And soulmates come in all different colors. So some of our soulmates end up being romantic partners, and other soulmates end up being really good friends. So do not worry at all about that. And I just get this kind of feeling of worry and despair that, oh my gosh, I have this romanticized idea of a soulmate, and I missed my connection. I blew my chance, and that is not at all what has happened. I don't think that you've missed your chance at all. I just think that this particular person, though they are a soulmate, I don't think that they're a romantic partner, and I think that you need to take some time and allow yourself to realize that you're still bright. You're still this bright light here when they're around and when they're gone. They've transformed you, and that doesn't change. So I think you need to remember that. Remember your strength. Okay? I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you have any questions, please, please, please get in contact with me, and I will hopefully be able to help you with that. If you would like a reading of your own, other viewers, you can go to beatrice.storenby.com. The link will be below in the description. Go ahead and click that and head on over and get your own Mate for Life reading. Again, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can either get into contact with me if this was your reading, or leave them in the comments below, and I will see you there. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for purchasing this reading from me. I really, really enjoyed reading for you, and I hope sincerely that you have a wonderful, wonderful time today. And don't fret about this soulmate thing. Don't fret about being single forever, because that's not gonna happen. Don't fret. If you want someone, they will find you. They will come into your life and find you. So breathe. Remember that you are strong. Strong, strong, strong. Remember that. I just really need to impress that on you. Don't just breathe. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You're strong and bright. In this relationship, I feel like it's going to test. I feel like it's really going to test you with this, back and forth, because I know personally how much not fun that kind of stuff is. So make sure to keep the strength that he gives you around, because it will never leave you. It's always there. And sorry, I did my exit, and then I was like, no, I have to keep going. I have to keep going. So again, if you have any questions, please get in contact with me about this reading. And if you are another viewer, if you have any questions, comments, you can do so below. And then I am available for readings at beatrice.storenvy.com. And you can order your own reading. So I hope you all have a great day. Thank you so much for watching.